Hello and welcome to an episode of A Tad Bit Older. My name is Pearl.
And I'm Juliette.
And we are your hosts today. This is our very first episode and we are just like so excited that you're here. Yay! We made it, our first episode. This has been in the works for us for the last couple months. We've been working on it.
I think we like sprout the idea.
Yeah, we sprouted the idea.
Like, what, 2 months ago?
June?
It happened pretty fast.
Yeah, we sat down and birthed this idea.
We did. We birthed it.
We were like, let's give birth to something. And the thing about me and Juliette that you'll learn on this little adventure of ours is that we just like have so much fun together. And what drove us to doing a podcast together is like all the fun conversations we have together just about being moms and wives and working moms and like all of our goals and dreams and aspirations that we have for ourselves and each other.
Yeah.
And I think what kind of inspired us is like how much we motivate each other.
I know.
I feel so like I just drink a cup of coffee when I hang out with Juliette.
I know, me too.
Like
we're always like, we should do this and we should do that.
And what about
we should do this.
And I think we just like have so much fun like sharing creative ideas with each other. And I mean, I think we wouldn't be here where we are in this moment if it wasn't for like each other and, you know, kind of inspiring each other to like take certain steps.
Yeah.
So
very true.
Background about me and Juliette, our kids go to school together.
They do.
But the funny thing that the universe did for us was it like kind of intertwined us way before that because I know Juliette's husband from grade school.
Yeah, you went to him with,
And then,
so you guys knew each other first.
Yeah, I knew Juliette's husband first from grade school. And then he went off to high school and became really good friends with my husband.
I know.
And then my husband knew Juliette because of Juliette's husband.
Yeah.
And then Juliette's husband invited my husband to your guys' wedding. And that was like,
you were there.
That was like my first interaction, like meeting you. And I've always then from there on, I never really officially knew you.
I think we like knew of each other. Yeah.
And I would just like stalk her Instagram.
Oh my gosh, stop.
And like, and then just like over the years, we like kind of were like social media friends. Like
we kind of clicked like right from the back. I feel like every single time we would talk, we like always like had good conversation. Yeah. And then we kind of would not drift apart, but we kind of would stop talking. Yeah. Not stop talking to each other, but we kind of would
get busy. Yeah.
And then.
But like I said, the universe brought us together because then our kids ended up at the same school.
They did.
Without us even like realizing it or knowing it.
Oh shit, our kids actually go to the same school.
Yeah, and they're like very similar in age and they really like each other too. Like our kids kind of like click really well together. So it's so funny that the universe did that.
I know.
You know. And the reason why we chose today 8/8 to debut this baby podcast of ours is because it's also considered a portal day.
Yeah, the Lion's Gate. So I just thought it'd be such a good time to just like come out with a bang.
So if you don't know what a portal day is, it's really like an astrological day.
Yeah, it is. So I think like, what is it? Like the star, like the sun are like all aligned. So like it's supposed to be like a very like potent like portal and you're supposed to do like you're supposed to try to like manifest like abundance and like all the other good stuff. So I thought it was just a good day for us to like start off.
And I was looking at this article by Glamour magazine that was published earlier this year. So it basically says the significance of a portal day is higher and stronger energy flows on these gap days. Yeah. And they mean they often ring in change and new beginnings, which is like so perfect for us right now because I feel like
it's going to be so perfect for us to just like
it's like I said, the universe is just like totally like guiding us because
I think so too.
We are in such a rebirth, like you and I, like in our careers, in our lives, in our friendship, and our relationships. Like we are like in a season of change,
and we have like I feel like we're always like we have so much growth lately. Yeah, we're always like, oh my god,
and what about this? And what about that? Like I think just in the last month we've grown so much.
We have
like just opening up to doing new things. Juliette didn't think she was like an actress
Oh my
but
God.
check out our TikToks.
You bring the Mila Kunis out of me.
Check out our TikToks. Juliette is coming strong with the acting
And don't
skills.
judge, please. Don't judge.
No,
I will
so
get
good.
better.
She's so good. So another thing about Portal Days that Glamour magazine says is you can trust in your intuition to guide you. Portal Days help us hone in on exactly what we want and encourage us to make important decisions. Our ability to process and perceive is especially strong. So you will be blessed with a lot of inspiration, creative ideas that can develop into promising opportunities. So if you were waiting for a sign from the universe to make a change, like today's the day. Like if you have a project that you've been thinking about, an idea, and you've been wanting to go back to school, change jobs, have that baby, or
have the baby.
Oh my gosh, my phone's ringing. Sorry, sis. I'm doing a podcast. Like today's the day. 8/8 is the day to put those intentions out into the universe. And kind of say exactly what you want. Me and my husband Matt were literally just talking last night about like why we like get so like what were we saying, like just frustrated or inspired, or and I told him, I said, because what we want already belongs to us in the future. You know what I mean?
It
like
does.
We are so like committed to it because it already belongs to us. Like we're, you know, people say like Delulu is the Salulu. We are so like we are like so delusional and like yes, we are gonna have a podcast and it will be successful and we will have a good following and a community that we hope like kind of wants to be besties with us.
I know, just to like build connection, I feel like, and just kind of have people kind of get on here and see if we like they relate with us and
connect and resonate with like our little journey that we're on. We're looking for engagement. So if you have any rituals or new adventures or projects that you're working on, like share with us. Go to A Tad Bit Older on Instagram or even on TikTok. Or you can email us at Pearl and Juliet, or is it A Tad Bit Older at gmail.com.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
We're still trying to learn our
we've made a few changes. We're learning though. This has been so fun. And like shout out to William, our husband, our husband.
Our producer. We promise.
I said our husband. He's I don't like the work husband thing. Like when people say, I have a work husband or I have a work wife. Have you heard that phrase? Yeah, I don't like that. That's stupid. Don't do that. Anyways, so share your new adventures with us on our social media or on our email.
I got a question.
What is your question, husband?
8/8, can you just start manifesting the thought of the next
Juliette, share with us like some of the stuff you do, because Juliette's the one that brought it to my attention.
So the veil is very thin on 8/8, and I think 8 obviously like they're angel numbers, so it's a double like digit, so that's why they say it's good to do like meditation either like 8 in the morning or 8 at night. But it's supposed to, like, the veil's supposed to be very thin. So you're supposed to kind of like send all your good.
So journaling is good, probably.
So
speaking it into existence, like just saying what you want.
Usually what I do when I see, when I do like portals like this, I do like meditation, and then obviously I'm Reiki certified, so I kind of do Reiki on myself and then on my husband, and then we kind of speak to existence, like what our goals are, which, like you said, like the things that we want, like pretty much like what's ours. So we kind of just like speak it into existence.
But like accept it.
But then I also like releasing a lot of stuff. So like a lot of stuff that's like holding me back. I kind of just like to release it. Or, you know. No,
I love that, because I have a lot of things that I want to release. And it was so funny because I was just talking to our coworker, Leia, who like is so magical as well. And she was telling me to, as she was like pulling cards for me, she was like, you need to let go of some stuff. Like you need, and the way she recommended to me, and that I've heard from other people too, is like, you can write these things down, you can burn it, you can crumble it up, you can rip it up. But like one of the things she said to me that really resonated was like, you holding on to this like old energy or old, you know, anything that like just doesn't serve you anymore is like preventing you from taking up good energy and space in something new.
It is.
So she's like, that's just like stagnant energy that you have to let go.
It is stagnant energy.
So that's something I'm going to do today on 80.
Yeah, and you got to move it. Yeah. Move it out.
And that's one of the other things that Glamour magazine referenced is like one of the things that you should do on a portal day, like how to prepare for it. It said to listen to your gut feelings. So don't overthink any decisions. Listen to your intuition and trust your inspirations as they come to you. Movement, energy needs to flow. So make sure you get enough exercise on portal days. For example, you can do yoga, go for a walk, and this will ground you, which we love grounding, walking around in the grass with no like shoes on, just like really getting that grounding. Getting enough sleep, because you need to be physically and mentally prepared as much as possible for all these new things that are going to be coming your way.
Yeah. And then also like a tip, if you feel like scattered brain or if you feel like it's too much, it's because of the portal. So all this stuff is like normal. Like even if you get like headaches or like, it's just all vibration technically. So
if you've been not feeling yourself these days leading up to a portal day, that's why. It's your anxiety, you're not dying. Like it's a portal day and you are just like, that's a good sign that you're feeling the energy that's happening around us, right?
Yeah.
Because I know Juliette too, like we were both like, we're feeling kind of like,
I told you, I was like, ooh, I feel we
feel kind of dizzy, or we're like, we just felt off. And then I was telling my husband that like last night I had like a weird dream that I was like dying. I was like literally in hospice dying, and I was like, why am I dying? Like what's happening? And it kind of freaked me out, and I was telling Juliette about it until
I said
what you said it means.
It's not literal. I said like it's kind of like a rebirth of something, or like you're leaving something behind and kind of like starting something new, or something else is like
about to come
brewing.
And my husband said like, because Juliette said like dreams kind of mean the opposite of what leading up to a portal day.
Death usually, I know people like get freaked out. They're like, oh my god, I had a dream that like my mother was dying, or like it doesn't literally mean that. It just means something bigger behind it.
And the thing I love that I was like was when my husband said, well, the old you is dying. Like, I'm letting go of my old way of thinking in order to,
I feel like it is. I feel like you've done so much, like,
oh my god, stepped out of my comfort zone so much.
For sure you've done so much growth.
Girl, like even that video I posted last night, I was like all like, I don't like the way I look, I don't like the way I shot this, like but I was like, you know what, it shows a day in like something that I like to do, and that's like creating a memory for my kids, and I'm gonna share it. Show my day, my time.
I'm like, just share it.
So I really feel like an old piece of me is like gone. And like,
the layers are peeling
I'm like
back.
A little butterfly,
like a banana.
I said a butterfly.
I said a banana.
I am a banana peel back my layers, Juliette. Oh gosh. Okay, so the last thing that Glamour said, thank you, Glamour, was to create rituals. Everything has more intense effect on portal days. This includes the opportunity to create new rituals, reinforcing existing ones or overhaul old ones. Rituals ensure consistency and can help us to really put our new insights into practice and integrate them permanently into our everyday lives. So like, what would be an example of a ritual? Like, what I've tried to get into is having a routine and like making my bed every day. Like I've tried to commit to, because I'm like, if my bed is made and like I've put things away, it just kind of sets me up for success. So is that like a ritual that they're talking about?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I have rituals in the morning. Like I usually try not to get on my phone in the morning, and I kind of try to sit in my bed, not sit, but lay down and kind of say 3 things that I'm thankful for.
Love it. Gratitude.
And then I kind of just start my day with like gratitude, even though sometimes like my day is shitty anyway, but I just try to be like, and then every single time I try to change it, and it can be so simple, like today I'm thankful for just opening my eyes this morning.
No, that's so true, because even like when we're dealing with mental health, one of the things as a nurse that I would talk to my patients about managing stress and anxiety was gratitude. And some things I would tell them, hey, before you go to bed tonight, like just think of 3 things that went right. Like just focus on like what went good today versus like all the things that didn't go right. And then that also reminded me, another thing that I've been doing as a ritual is just like kind of protecting myself. Like me and you talk about that all the time.
Tell you all
is
that.
What an empath we are. We both are. Or am I just, are you an empath? Juliette diagnosed me as an empath, which I didn't realize, you know, and it really made sense to me once you described to me what an empath was. And tell me again, like, what is an empath?
So
what does it mean to be an empath?
So usually, I mean, I don't know like the actual definition, so you're gonna have to make me look at it. But empath usually is when you pick up on stuff. So like even people's like energy, or like when you're in people's space, you pick up a lot, and then you're, I guess as simple as you could describe it, you're just a very like feely person.
Yeah, you kind of take that energy
and then you
absorb
yourself a lot. So and you do.
I do.
So that's almost I'm always like. You need to kind of like cut the cord and separate yourself. Yeah.
So one of the things that I've started doing with myself is like in the mornings, I like kind of picture like this like white light. And if this type of talk doesn't resonate with you, like educate yourself. It really is like a way of life. Like what I've learned in this little journey is like we have to take care of ourselves physically, mentally, spiritually, energetically.
You do.
And so like when all those things are aligned, and it's so funny because the same things that like my therapist, my like licensed professional counselor has told me are like very similar to the same things that like an energetic healer has told us. So like one of the things that I like to do in the mornings now is like just picture that white light coming over me, like just surrounding my whole body, and like just creating like a little protective cocoon over me. And I've started having the girls do it too now that like they're gonna be going back to school, and like just kind of teaching them to like own their energy. And then one of the things you taught me to do is like give it back at the end of the day, like all that energy,
like whatever you picked up on, like all these energies.
Yeah, because we work with like we work with the public, you know, we work in a medical office. So yeah, we are just like collecting people's energy, or people are, you know, unload on you sometimes because you are such a magnet for that. Like people just,
oh my gosh, I know,
tell you their whole life story.
I know. But yeah, I always tell you that because even if you just work with people like face to face, you still pick up on energies. Like if you're at the grocery store, or like if you stumble upon like a mom at school, and then she's just like, hi, like you don't know what she's carrying, and you don't know, she might be super heavy, and like, and some people you meet are like even like energy vampires, so they like suck. Like, have you ever met somebody, like you meet somebody and you're like, oh my god, she felt really heavy, and you almost feel drained? It's like they just soaked everything out of you. I try
to be so like aware of that I'm not like dumping stuff like even on you, because we interact so much, like literally we talk every single day. So I try not to like dump on, like unload my energy on you, but I try to keep my energy light with you. Because and I don't know how you do that. It's just an intention of mine. Like I'm like, okay, do not dump on Juliette. Like keep your energy, but like share. You know, because we're not saying like close yourself off to people. But and then one of the things like you told me is like, I'm taking my energy back. Your energy's yours.
I always call your energy back at nighttime.
So that's some like rituals, I guess, routines that you can do like for yourself. And I guess like what we were saying earlier too is like I don't think there's any real hardcore rules. Like these are just like basic things, but like find what works for you.
I always tell like, because people always ask like, well, what do you do? But I always feel like everybody has magic in them. We do. We're all like spiritual beings, and we're all like we all can be empaths, really. And then we're all each other. Like you heal yourself. So I always say, just follow your intuition, whatever you think your calling is. So for like the AA portal, do that. Like listen to yourself, because the answer's within you, nobody else. So you can do like all these rituals and look them up, but honestly, you're the only person that knows what you should do.
And I think what even led us here, that was kind of one of the things we were like, it's like literally we were like Moana, like the ocean's calling us. We're like, it's calling. And so we just like what I told my husband, because not too long ago I had a really nice cushy job that I got let go from earlier this year. But it was like the best thing that ever happened to me. And I keep saying like, I feel like life is just like happening for me.
But you gotta say so. Tell them like how it happened, because I feel like,
oh my god,
it's so crazy how I feel like just tell them first.
Okay. So, like I said, I had this really nice, like the best nurse job I've ever had, like working from home. I was salary, no weekends, no holidays, and like, you know, making a really high salary. And me and Juliette, like I said, we're always having these quick conversations at drop off with the kids
at school.
And like just not randomly, because like I said, we always like, for some reason, in that 5 or 10 minutes after dropping the kids off, we could be deep in conversation, which is why we're here today. But Juliette, like, I don't know what we were talking about, but she was just like, dude, why are you just like settling for sitting in an office in your house when you could be doing so much more? Like, you are a nurse, you could be like doing so much more with that license. Like, if I was, if I had that license, I would be doing X, Y, and Z. Like, why are you not doing that? And I was just like, oh, you're right, but like, I'm basically, what I said was like, I'm comfortable where I'm at, and like the money is keeping me comfortable, and I'm not one to like step outside that. Like, what, 3 weeks later, out of nowhere, was it less than a month later?
It was a very short like span of time when you told me, and
less than a month later I got laid off.
And it's so funny because we weren't really talking as much, like, because we wouldn't call each other and have these conversations. We would always see each other at school. And then you told me at school. You're like, I got let go today. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you're just like, it was out of nowhere.
Yeah. And like, it was such like the best, like, I've never been laid off. And I'm so sorry for people who have been laid off, because it's like devastating. It's part of your identity. It is. And it carried so much security for me. Yeah. But they like gave me a nice severance package. So they literally paid me 4 months of my full pay to not work. Yeah. And in that time, like, I swear, like, after I talked to Juliette, she was like, dude, like, this is the universe. Like, this is like,
I always say, like, even devastating shit, it happens for a reason, but sometimes we're just too blind to see the bigger picture, because you're in that moment and obviously something like that happens, and then you're like, damn, it sucks. Yeah. But you're not looking at the bigger picture. Of course, who would? It just happened. You're pissed off or mad or sad. But when I told you, I was like, damn, there's such a bigger plan for you. Yeah. You just don't see it yet. And look at you now.
I know. And like, in that span of time, I learned a new skill.
You did.
I like went back to school. We started this project, and we just got getting busy, like, on all of the things that we want to do. Like, it was literally like a sign, like, here's money. You have 4 months to figure it out. Yeah. And I really like took that opportunity to do that, and it's still like unfolding, and I'm like, oh my god, excited. It is like you're every day
flourishing.
I'm like blossoming like a banana. And Juliette too, like, I'm like I said, we talk so much, and she, you're so talented, you have so much.
I'm still trying to figure myself out, to be honest, guys.
She's so like amazing, I'm still trying and you're just like amazing at everything.
Oh, stop. Thanks.
You are. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at right now. And we're so, like I said, so excited for you guys to be here with us. We are going to be connecting with you every week.
Yeah, every week.
Thanks to Matt, our producer, engineer. Go follow him at White Elephant. What is it? Instagram? White Elephant. You don't even know. WEPMG.
Yeah,
on Instagram.
And please don't ask him to record your podcast as of right now, because he's only focused on ours for the moment.
He's busy with like his 2 number 1 clients who just like harass him, like, fix this, don't do that. He created our logo. He edits our audio, our video. So if you guys don't like it, like, don't complain to us. Yeah, it's him, the man behind the camera. Contact him on his Instagram.
I want all this.
Leave us alone. Please. We're just like 2 little nice like moms.
We just show up. That's it.
We're just
put
here.
Our headphones on and the microphone.
If you don't like us at this point, just shut it off.
It's okay.
Maybe give us a follow anyways, like help out our engagement. Send us any stories. We're going to be asking you guys for your input, and for you to share your personal stories about some of the things we're going to be talking about along the way. So like I said, reach out to us on our social medias or our emails. And if you know us in real life, like, thank you for your support.
I know. Thank you so much for even being here.
Yeah. Like, everyone's already like been following us on our socials.
I know. Thank you. Thank you.
And everyone's like, we love you. This is so cute. Yeah. We can't wait. So thank you to like all of our friends.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Who have been like following us and supporting us and like anxiously waiting for today.
I know, for this date to drop.
know.
And then watch it come out and it's like, fuck, this shit
They're like, what the
sucks.
we waited for this?
We waited for this garbage.
But I promise not
It'll
all-
get better.
Yeah, it gets better.
It'll get better.
We talk about, what do we talk about? We talk about anything and everything.
Well, we can't tell you. You gotta
You gotta
stay
check
and
in.
watch. Stay tuned.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that, like, as much as we talk to each other, we learn something new every week about
We
each
do.
other. And I feel like I'm an open book. I feel like I just like share everything.
Mhm.
But Juliette is real, like, she like opens it up and she's like, here you go. And I'm like, what? And then I'm like, okay. And then the next week she's like, oh, and by the way, and I'm like, girl, what? So
I know, it's so funny.
stay
Yeah, because I
tuned.
feel like you're just way more open. I'm a little
Yeah.
bit. I am open, but I'm just more. I'm not.
she's not just gonna
reserved.
like put it out there like me. You can meet me and probably know my whole damn life story like the first day you met me. But Juliette is just like, hi, I'm Juliette. That's it. That's all you get. And I'm like, hi, I'm Pearl. I'm a nurse and I'm a mom and I'm a wife and my kids and like I will share everything. So
Oh my
I
God.
got a headache and I'm hot.
and I got a headache and I'm
and I'm
hot
hot.
and I have anxiety and I'm a nurse and I'm bougie. I love Target. I do
Oh dang! Okay, so
I
you're
do
just
curbside
putting it out
pickup.
there.
I don't like doing in-person shopping.
You
I like
don't.
movies. I can't get into shows. I don't have a niche or niche.
I like niche, but it
Niche.
could be niche.
I like niche,
Niche.
but is it niche or is it niche?
think it's
Someone will tell us. I think it's niche. Anyways,
Let us know.
let
Tomato,
us know.
tomatoes.
I don't have a niche.
I've been here since the conception of this, and I want to say you guys have a lot of fun on the microphone.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah,
mhm.
and it's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
It is gonna
Yeah.
get better.
And,
Yeah.
It is. We have a
That's
lot
it.
of banter, as you
Yeah,
said.
we do. We
Uh,
banter a lot.
banter.
We don't fight, so you're not
We
gonna.
don't fight.
we
Not
don't-
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just kidding. No,
We mostly
no.
fight with.
I think we're two.
we mostly
I'm
fight with
two.
Matt, our producer Matt.
Yeah, and then my husband when he's here.
Oh
some
yeah, you'll
days.
hear from
Yeah.
the hubs. They like to put their input in.
Mhm.
You may see Matt's head on screen. He's just adjusting
might be
mics
like-
and cameras.
fucking with my microphone most of the time because it's always falling.
I clear my throat when I'm nervous or anxious, so
Yeah.
don't come at me in the comments. And I wanted to say something else about Matt. Oh, if you're ever watching us on YouTube, because this is going to be on YouTube, if you want to watch how we look, or you can just listen. But if you want to see us, you can watch us on YouTube. And if the video cuts out, that's because we run out of memory.
That's it.
We're working on
That's it. We're
okay?
still working on it, guys. All right.
But for the most part, you're going to see us. But if it cuts out, that's what happened. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't,
Deal with it.
and just deal with it and we're going to fix it.
Yeah.
But
We're dealing with it. So
Yeah.
we'll deal with it.
so
Yeah.
that's us. Thank you for joining us. We're
Thank
so
you.
excited.
If you guys have any idea, like topics that you want to
Yes.
hear from us, let us know.
yeah.
I'll be more of an open book.
Yeah, or if you have questions,
not,
you want to
but-
know something that we didn't touch on,
Yeah.
or like you're listening and like, hey, you guys didn't finish that thought, because we do like to
Oh yeah.
jump.
We jump around.
And you have a
lot.
question, we'll come back to it. Just message us.
Yeah.
Like I said, Instagram, a tad bit older, or a tad bit older at gmail.com.
Yes.
Or we have our personal accounts, and I'm at Local Mommy on
And
Gmail, and I'm sorry, Local Mommy on Instagram and TikTok.
I'm like,
I know. I do have a Local Mommy at gmail.com.
oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on Juliette with a 3 and then _D.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Happy Portal Day. Happy
Happy
8/8.
Portal
Go out there and
Day.
get your
Yes,
dreams,
yes.
girls and guys. Go get it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.